Hello, hope all is well. So I wanted to have this conversation, just getting to it. In other cultures, they can have the conversation. However, because we live in a matriarch who's been abandoned, there's no patriarch by the men. Black Queen Mama gets a lot of respect. She deserves it. Love you. Exactly. Um, but one thing we can't do is have a real conversation with Black Queen Mama who's been holding it down. That's just the way most of us are raised. We can agree to disagree and keep it moving. But sometimes we need to have a conversation to address some issues. Because what I think happens is we get into this situation and everybody's doing the same thing over and over and over again, and we're still at the bottom. So at some point, it's time to have a conversation to discuss possible wrongs and maybe a way to make them right. What worked for grandmother and the mothers now, especially for the older ones, or even, young people, if you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s, what worked for your mama's not going to necessarily work for you, not in your best interest, because Black women have been taught, oh, out the gate, responsibility. It's not uncommon in our culture to have Black women to go to school. And I'm talking about, oh Lord, junior high, high school. Oh yeah, and do your homework and you come home and you're cleaning and doing laundry and you're cooking. Already, Black Queen Mama is building the soldier. Why? Because more than likely the man that she had wasn't there for her. And guess what? She doesn't expect the same thing for you, boo. So she's getting you prepared. And I understand some women also teach their sons to do those things in case they don't run into the kind of woman that has, as they say, mastered the art of cooking and cleaning. I get it. But we need to have a conversation with Black Queen Mama. No disrespect. We love you so much. We appreciate all that you've had to endure, the ones before you, but it's a new day. And I get it. When we get into a situation, they've got a man, they've got children, the man leaves and it's all on them. So you got to be in corporation mode. Okay, you do this, you do that. Everybody's got to pull their part. You got to pull your own weight so this can work out. And she goes out and she makes a living, make it a little easier on her. But dear Black Queen Mama, it's 2022. And for the women now, we've decided it's going to be about us. And it can still be about you. But we're not going to do the same things that you did of yesterday. We're not blaming you. We're not giving you faults. We're just saying, hey, that worked for you. And in most cases, she did what she was taught by the one before her. And we're still doing the same thing. Black women work hard, get you some piece of man or a piece of man with no man at all. That's crazy. Because a lot of women had a piece of man and they are deceased. Gee, might still be here if you didn't have a piece of man that was a dusty. And that's facts. What we're not going to do, dear Black Queen Mama, is settle. We're not. And we're not going to be pressured into having children by a man that doesn't love us. We're not going to be pressured because I want a grandbaby. Good luck with that. We're not baby making machines. We're not going to settle and have children by men who will abandon us and leave us holding the bag. We got to make the bag, raise the children, put up with his ass. We're not doing it. Just to say I have a man or to put a portrait up. Oh, what a beautiful picture. Behind that picture, you may see a man and a woman and children. And what you're not seeing is a whole lot of pain. Because how many women have we seen now? Oh, she on the screen. Oh, she all smiling. Oh, she all up with her boo. And the one in the background is the reason why she's dead, too. We're not doing it. We're going to live our lives To the best of our ability, we would like to create generational wealth. We're not having this, we're not carrying the seed of poverty, D. We're not. You're a Black queen mama. You made your choices. It's our time, it's our lives. We're going to make ours. We're not going to settle. Need any dusties. We don't want to end up on the screen. We're not going to carry the seed of poverty, D. To Black queen mama, that's just the way it is. Things ain't going to change. I'm just letting you know we understand that and we appreciate it. But you don't hear us, though. It's a new day. We're going to make better decisions. Dear Black queen mama, what we're not going to do is let you move in your boyfriend and he's not working. You're working and you still got your hand out for money from your kids, especially your daughters. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. You move the man in there. You chose a man that's in your life. If he can't lead, you need to let the man be. If he doesn't have his own check, I don't understand why the heck he's there. I just don't get it. Why is he there? But that's your choice. It's not going to be ours. Still Black queen mama. What we're not going to do is work hard and go to school and get our career started and let you funnel all your money to your funds who ain't never done nothing. And you constantly investing in this dust bucket, putting money on the book, money for lawyers, put your house on the block, second mortgage, paying his child support, keep him out of jail. Because you like to spread it low and wide and create a bunch of single mothers, baby mamas. And the next thing you know, thanks to your son, you're sitting up here, you got a bunch of grandkids. And you're looking at other Black women that don't have children or who may have their own families of one child. Did you help them out, Black queen mama? Did you? Did your daughter have to pay you each time to babysit? What we're not going to do is stand by, and we love you. What we're not going to do is stand by and let you raid our pockets on a guilt trip because of the actions of your son. Or it could be maybe your favorite daughter. She decided to go out there or should have got hooked on this and that. And you've always, always coddled those individuals. But the one that's hardworking, the one that's not your favorite, they know to get out there and get it. There's no safety net. So what we're not going to do is let the negative family members raid our pockets. We'll listen to you. We love you. We sympathize. But you're not going to put that guilt trip on us. But somebody got to do something. Yeah, somebody got to wake the hell up and get some darn common sense. Because life out there is getting a hell of a lot harder. It's not getting easier. Somebody got to do something. You're doing right, Black queen mama. You might want to talk to your kids that's bringing dysfunction. Tough love. Dear Black queen mama, we're not going to sit up here and put in 1,000 here, 1,000 there to get your son out of jail. I just can't leave him in there. Who put him there? Dear Black queen mama, we love you. We're not going to let you run our finances into the ground. We're just not. We're not going to do it. I see Black women now, and I'm hearing and seeing the stories getting evicted. And I have a problem. We know the man is not there. But the part that I'm noticing, some of these women that's got some of these kids, where's the mama? Now her son can commit a crime. He can go and kill somebody. Doors are always open. I'm thinking, so the rest of them don't have any family. Oh, you're on your own. Okay, and rightfully so. But Black queen mama, what we're not going to do is go through life's hardships, ups and downs and all around, and sacrifice. And you put all your money and your energy into your son. And then you start to get old. Need some help. Somebody come and help. Where's your son? Oh, okay. So all the money's gone toward him. And now that you need help, where's your son? Hmm? Dear Black Queen Mama, we love you, but we're not going to let you steal our dreams of home ownership, of investing, all on some foolishness. Because every time somebody gets into a jam, Black Queen Mama sure know how to find the hard-working one and bring in. Nobody will hardly call you to say, hey, just want to see if you're still freaking breathing. Are you okay? Time something happens, call so-and-so. Call so-and-so. We're not Mrs. Fix-It. We are not Olivia Pope. Your son out there in those streets, he decided to engage in legal activity, sell some DOPE. Guess what? We're not going to come up here grabbing our pocketbooks and purses and writing no check. We got to get a lawyer. No, it's things like this here while you have to get away from Blackistan as fast as you can, because money, the investment is made in ignorance. Dear Black Mama, we love you, but we are done today. Dear Black Mama, you're getting older now. Your health is changing. You may have to quit working. What we will do today is sit down and have a discussion. Because we can't let the decisions that you made, and we all make decisions, or your inability to make life or business decisions adversely affect us. So as you get older, let's go ahead and talk about that disability insurance. Let's go ahead and talk about that life insurance. Dear Black Queen Mama, can we talk about the life insurance? Let's talk about your assets. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that. Now, not a good time. When is a good time? When you're 79, sitting up here with diabetes and a heart problem. Now we want to talk about, let's get some life insurance. At that point, you can probably only qualify to get a burial. What we're not going to do is keep avoiding these conversations and then just let life happen. And then you look up. I've seen this personally. You look up, your savings is gone. Why? Because we didn't want to have those conversations. Your savings is freaking gone. I have seen it. I've got two friends, both out of $50,000 each. And one of them, no, as a matter of fact, hell, they still paying. Could have had life insurance, disability insurance. Oh, I don't want to do that. We're not doing this. And one of them is struggling, need a new vehicle and can't buy one. Geez, with that 50. Oh, and by the way, the first one with her $50,000, guess what? That was 5 years ago and still paying. We don't want to have those conversations. We're becoming our own enemy through family and finance. But this is what's taught. Black women, give, give, give. Pay, pay, pay. Oh, you're going to be blessed. No offense intended. Where is it? Because I'm just not finding a blessing when you out of all your money and then you lose your job and your car is on its last leg and you got a darn mortgage your darn self. Where is that blessing? If a blessing is going to come, it's going to come. But not because, oh, we made some bad financial decisions and listened to the wrong one. The programming for self-destruction has got to stop. That's why we need to have a conversation. Black Queen Mama, we're not going to be supporting any foolishness for you and your son. That's where your money's going. That's fine. But keep in mind, as you get older, you're not going to come over here and turn our lives upside down. You didn't want to listen. You don't want to eat right. We can't talk to you. You don't want to talk about disability insurance. You don't want to talk about life insurance. You don't talk about wealth preservation. Hell, just survival. Hey, maybe we can start going for a little walk, exercise. You want to talk about health? I hate to say it. I think black culture sometimes is killing black women. And that's what it does. It kills the positive black men and women. Ask that man, family who bought that house and he was sitting up there trying to with a refrigerator on an investment property. Who killed him? Little Neek Neek brother. Ask the many black women. Check out the gun memorial. Ask the many black women that's on the news due to her boom. Trained and wired that way. As long as he's black, that's it. Child, you're going to have to deal with something. Everybody just going with it. Just going with it. As long as it's a black man. I want some black grandbabies. You want that funeral package that sometimes the dusty kind bring? You want that? We're not going to sit up here and face financial death. We're not going to sit up here and just plan for poverty because, see, when we can't talk about these things and when we can't have the discussions, that's what we're doing. You're already gearing up for the poverty. Doing fine today, but not tomorrow. Dear black mama, if you don't want to do life insurance, that's okay. But if something happens, what we're not going to go ahead and do is start going to the 401k. And I see that mess and it blows my mind every darn time. You got to be kidding me. One dude, grandmother died. Well, I'm sorry, his mother died. And he said, oh, we have to put in fashion. It was like 3 or 4 years later, we're still paying on that. I forget what he said it was on that funeral. And if you want to do that, that's fine. But it's a new day. A lot of our people are all about appearance, the appearance of, and don't have crap. Don't have jack. The appearance of. We need to have these conversations. Hate to tell you, people that have money, they have the conversations all the time. They have trust. The kids already know what's going on. Us, we want to be so secretive. Then somebody drop dead. What are we supposed to do? I don't know. Have some life insurance. They had some dumb thing on television. A black man and a black woman, older couple. The husband died. How the heck she can't find a life insurance policy? I turned that house upside down and I can't find it. What the hell is the having a life insurance policy? You can't find it. That's how we are about business. Keep it a secret. You can't find it. Then what the hell you have it for? I need the life insurance policy to pay our house on and can't find it. We need to have these conversations. Life is business. People that have money, it's no darn question where the wheel is and all of that. They already know what's up. But we do the opposite. We want to be so secretive. I don't want them to know. But it's mighty funny when poverty come knocking at that door, everybody knows. Hey, can we come move in? Hey. So, dear black mama, we're not dealing with poverty, D. You want to have some grandchildren? We're not here as an incubator. We're not here to just put children here to make you happy. We see the larger picture. If it happens, great. If not, then it is what it is. We're not here to support you and your son in some foolishness. We're not here for you to take in a non-working man and then you're going to have your stretch out your hand for our funds. We're not doing it. We are not here. We are not going to be the 401k plan, especially when you've been engaging in things that aren't so wise. Like giving your money to your son. And that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing so many black women, they've given all the money to their sons, and now they got working daughters, check the trick, trying to make it in a mortgage, can't get any kind of help. But every time, we have to get this to mama, get this to mama. And that's fine if you can afford it. But it's like, dang, I said a video before. We got these dusties at the top being supported by the mamas and the mammies, and got the black women at the bottom down here working like a rented mule. You have, and I've seen this, black women, you got a daughter with one job, she will encourage you to get two, and her son don't even have one. We're not doing that. And if we're going to do it for us, not for you. Not because you're telling us to. Well, that's a lot of time on your hand. You don't have no kid. You can get you a second job. Then you look up, she got some bills for you to pay. Dear Black mama, and I've seen this in my family. I'm happy to see you about your son. You on his third car that you paid for, and you paying for the gas and insurance. But what we not gonna do is have you pay for your son a car, and I have seen this and experienced this person. Pay for your son a vehicle. You pay for the car, because we can't give him no car, though. She'll put her credit down on the line in a heartbeat or pay cash. You're not gonna pay buy you can buy your son a car, pay the insurance and even the gasoline, and then you're gonna wait, and he doesn't work, but you're gonna wait till we get off on the job and then want to talk about run these errands for me. Oh, it's the weekend, good. It's time to go to Walmart. The hell it is. It's time for me to rest. Well, I wanted to go early. What's your son doing? I have seen this in my family. Bought him the third car because then they're gonna keep turning him up. I don't want him to have no debt. He has no job. Oh, plus you're paying the rent too. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I already been played like this. I said, so you want me to help on this? We're going on till we get it together. We're going on 3 months. Oh, no. The third month, You already bought him a car and everything. Why he doesn't have a job yet? And I laid down the law. So no, and I was not doing, you don't have to be disrespectful. I just said, no. Now we're on the third month. You coming to me again, want to talk. And I got my checkbook out. I'm paying for me. And you want me to go ahead and pay half his rent? What the hell is he doing all day? You can encourage me to get 2 jobs, which I have done it. So that I talk from experience. No, we're not doing that today. When he need his rent, he need a damn job. I said, no, I already paid twice. Now it's the third month, so you trying to make this a regular thing off me. But it's okay, because it served me well. I learned to work hard for myself. And invest. I hate to tell you, a lot of people don't want to have this conversation. You want to do it. Let me tell you something. You're going to end up bitter. I'm a lot of things, honey, but a bitter woman, I am not. I'm not. Keep on this trajectory. And then you got men that you can't depend on them. You will end up bitter and just full of disappointment. Let me tell you something. Moving away from Blakistan is less financial problem. Sure, things will happen, markets up and down. When you in Blakistan and you got to deal with these issues and Black Queen Mama is in control and she's doing what she was taught and all the money is going toward ignorance. I hate to say it, but it is. Black folks, they can come up with, when it's these little dust buckets, man, you look up, how the hell you come up with $10,000 so fast? They can come up with some money for these dust buckets, but they cannot come up with some money to maybe help somebody get a business going, or hell, buy a freaking house. I've seen Black Queen Mama, like I said, they can sure help these dust buckets. A young Black girl trying to buy a house. Next thing you know, you think anybody can kind of help me? Because I see that he's getting a whole lot of help and not working. She's working. What do you hear? Don't you have a 401k? So guess what? Today is a new day. Black Queen Mama, we're not going to engage in financial idiosyncrasies. We're not. We're not doing financial nonsense today. We love and we respect you. It's a different day. What happened yesterday is yesterday. We're moving forward. We are not Black women who are going to carry the weight of everybody's problems on our backs. We're not doing it. We're going to be selfish and do what's best for us. You only have one life. Listen up, Buttercup. It's 2022. It has to be about you. So, Black Queen Mama, we love you. We respect you. But what we're not going to do is sit up here and get on that hamster wheel. The hamster wheel to poverty. The hamster wheel to non-peace of mind. Got your hair, Black women breaking out, acne, got your hair all falling out. Stressed out. You got to take care of you. Some think to look at paying 50-50. It's never 50-50 in these relationships. So you look at, I see black women, they're pulled over here by the men in their lives and then by mama. Everybody, and then you got the kids. Everybody taking on you. And a lot of times you're operating because you're operating based on what black queen mama taught you. And she's only doing what she's been taught to do. I get it. But that's why it's time. And don't be confrontational. It's time to start thinking a little differently. When I was in Blackistan, and what I mean by that, like always around them, time I get some money up, so and so got a problem. I'm so sick of this person. I'm sick of this shit. Got my money up. Here they come. Money back down. Money up, money back down. Also, dear Black Queen Mama, and ladies for you that's married, please listen up. What you're not going to do is come into this marriage and you're not going to run the show. If you are married, I listen to some older women, I understand. And I once told my sister, don't let what these older women tell you. You can listen to them, but don't take it to heart. Because people say a whole lot of things. You got to understand, a lot of people are unhappy. But what you're not going to come in here and do is when a black woman, and I don't care if it's a black man or an interracial relationship, what you're not going to come in here and do, you see a man that's doing for us as his spouse, and you think automatically he got to do for you. We're not doing that today, boo-boo. We're not doing it. No. You picked your husband, we picked ours. Young ladies, listen to me and listen up. I beg of you. You have a man that's doing for you. The last thing you need right now is to have your mama in your ear telling you what to do and also try to get this, try to get that. Because what they're trying to do, I hate to say it, even for some of the mamas, they're not used to being a man that's a provider. Hell, look who they're dealing with. If they had men that were providers, hell, they wouldn't be on you. A lot of them are not used to dealing with men that are providers. So when they see you got one, you sure as hell better watch it. Because they'll all of a sudden try to start playing you. Get it from him. Get it from him. You might find yourself by yourself. Or you might find yourself with your husband having a sit down. And guess what? It's a whole new account. And you're behind us on the limited one. And you don't want that because if something happens to him, go ahead and take your behind up to the bank if you would like and say, oh, well, he's my husband. That don't mean jack. I was in a bank and a black man pulled that stunt. I want to go ahead and he actually came up with a withdrawal receipt. Withdrawal slip. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's my wife's account. And they let him know, it's your wife's account. You're not listed. Yeah, but we're married. Sir, we can't do any withdrawals. You're not on the account. But we're married. I can show you proof that we're married. And they let him know all day. He was even willing to bring in his marriage certificate. And I said, oh, let me guess. You got a secret account. And this nigga was probably trying to get money out of his wife's account. They told him she needs to come in and add him on. That's the case. He went to go back home and bring in his proof that they're married. And so, dear black mama, what we're not going to do, if we find a decent man and he caters to us and he's buying us things, may buy us a new vehicle, whatever, may get you a little maid or something. Maybe he's just spoiling you as you deserve to be. Hate to say it, ladies, sometimes, and I say it within love, but sometimes the mamas get jealous of the daughters, and that's in all groups. That's just women. And now they figure, that's my daughter. I'm going to try to get into, dear black queen mama. This is our marriage. This does not involve you. We're not doing it. You're not going to come whisper in our ear trying to get extra money out of our husbands or significant other to benefit you. Because once you start that, lady, it's going to keep on coming. Relationships and marriage can be work enough. You don't need interference from the queen. You really don't. You can listen and talk about things. I understand. But I've noticed that when it comes to finances, that's the last thing you need to do. Some mothers try to insert themselves into a marriage. They want to get in the finances. Dear black queen mama, we love you. We're not having that. We're trying to build. We don't want any drama. Life is going to come with its ups and downs. We don't need you to add to it or try to speed it up. So if the son-in-law or you in your relationship want to do something for you, you'll do it. But this right here, you're not finna come handing us some bill. I sure wish somebody could sure pay it to give it to you. Well, who created that bill? Don't forget. And again, no disrespect. I see this. Black Queen Mama, but I bet she paying her sons. But well, I can't have that boy in the dark. And he's sitting up at home. He eats, sleep, watch TV, repeat. Eat, sleep, get somebody pregnant, repeat. That's her thumb. And that's okay. She can do that. But it's time to have a conversation. And again, not to be confrontational, we can say it within the spirit of love. Dear Black Queen Mama, we love you. We need to have a talk. This talk is long overdue. So something to consider. I see a whole lot of generational nonsense passed down, and it's the same old thing. People do what they're taught. Ladies, it's 2022. It can't be about you when you're sitting up here giving all your money out to other people. You just working and giving and giving. That's not living. That people just take. We're raised as Black women. That's what to expect. And it's not right. It's not fair. We deserve so much better more. We're human beings. We ain't no damn working machine. We're not a freaking robot. You cannot be your best you when you are worn out and stressed out. You got to provide for everybody. Sometimes look at what people are doing with their money. So when they come to you, that'll give you a better understanding. So Black Queen Mama, a lot of respect. But I am seeing the same old thing everywhere I look. Black Queen Mama is really taking care of her son, I'm sorry to say. And yet the Black Queen Mama is sitting up here shaking down her daughter's pockets. And that's just what I see. If you don't see it, I'm happy for you. Black Queen Mama doesn't realize it. But this is a typical training in the BC. You're being a wealth trainer. Maybe you don't realize it. Being a wealth trainer. Maybe if we stop taking and stop petting and coddling foolishness, maybe the person that knows how to get it going, they could really get more going, and that could maybe benefit you in the end. But by the time they get out the gate with $3, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. If you would maybe stifle yourself and let your lazy ass son know, even if it's the daughter, go make it work on your own. Stop calling dustiness. Maybe the one that's trying to be about something, they could be about so much more. I've experienced that. I was like, wow. So I'm going to do this next video. I've got to do it about a black man leaving Blakistan. Trust me, I knew that was going to happen. I've already lived it. So maybe you could be your best you if you didn't have all this interference. All I gotta say is work hard, learn how to live frugal and save your money and invest. You can't do that in Blakistan. You can't. Every time you look up, somebody's tugging on you. And again, this is a conditioning. So it's a new day. This is going on a little bit longer than I planned. My apologies. But yeah, we live in a matriarch. It's time to have a conversation. Do a Black Queen Mama. So it's no disrespect, but it's just time for a change. Life in this country is going to get a lot harder. And I hate to tell you, the trajectory of the BC, that's not where you want to be. You're not going to make it. So Black Queen Mama, we love you. But guess what? We need to talk. And I'm out.